The universe is filled with stories, stories of creation, destruction, and everything in between. But some stories resonate deeply with us. They speak of wisdom, power, and the delicate balance between humanity and the divine. The story of Prophet Sulaiman, or Solomon as he is known in some traditions, is one such story. Sulaiman was the son of Prophet Dawood, a lineage touched by prophecy and divine favor. Dawood was known for his beautiful voice, his skill as a warrior, and his just rule. Sulaiman inherited these qualities and more. From a young age, he displayed remarkable wisdom and understanding. It was clear that he was destined for greatness. Even as a young boy, Sulaiman was known for his thoughtful judgments. One day, two men approached Dawood with a dispute. One claimed that the other's sheep had wandered into his field and destroyed his crops. The other man insisted his sheep were innocent. The case seemed impossible to solve. But young Sulaiman, observing the behavior of the sheep, proposed a clever solution. He suggested leading the sheep back through the field. If they instinctively avoided a certain area, it would prove that they had been there before and were in fact guilty. Dawood was impressed by his son's wisdom. It was a sign of the great things to come. Upon Dawood's passing, Sulaiman ascended to the throne. His kingdom was vast, stretching from the lands we know today as Palestine and Syria to parts of Yemen and beyond. But Sulaiman's reign was not defined by its geographical size. It was distinguished by the unique and extraordinary blessings bestowed upon him by Allah the Almighty. Sulaiman's rule was an era of peace and prosperity. Unlike any ruler before him, Sulaiman was granted dominion over not just men, but also jinn, animals, and even the very elements of nature. He could command the winds to carry his ships across the seas. He could speak with the birds in the sky and understand their language. The stories of Sulaiman's reign are filled with fantastical creatures and awe-inspiring feats. He commanded armies of jinn, powerful beings made of smokeless fire. These jinn, bound to his will, constructed magnificent palaces, fortresses and mosques. They mined precious stones and metals from the earth, contributing to the wealth and splendor of his kingdom. One of the most remarkable gifts granted to Sulaiman was the ability to communicate with animals. He could understand the chirping of birds, the howling of wolves, and the rustling of leaves, each carrying its own message. One day, while traveling with his entourage, Sulaiman noticed the distress of a small ant. The ant, sensing the approaching footsteps, cried out, "O ants, enter your dwellings, lest Sulaiman and his hosts crush you unawares." Sulaiman, hearing the ant's warning, smiled. He understood the delicate balance of life and the importance of even the smallest creatures. He instructed his people to be mindful and avoid harming the ants. On another occasion, a hoopoe bird known for its keen eyesight and intelligence informed Sulaiman about the kingdom of Sheba, ruled by a queen named Bilqis. The hoopoe described Sheba's wealth and splendor, but also revealed that its people worshipped the sun instead of the one true God. Sulaiman, determined to spread the message of truth and monotheism, decided to reach out to Queen Bilqis. The reign of Sulaiman was marked by extraordinary construction projects. Palaces rose high into the sky, adorned with intricate carvings and shimmering jewels. Fortresses, seemingly impenetrable, guarded the borders of his vast kingdom. And then there was the Masjid al-Aqsa, the noble sanctuary built in Jerusalem, a holy site for all children of Abraham. These architectural marvels were not just the work of human hands. Sulaiman's dominion extended to the jinn, beings with superhuman strength and the ability to manipulate the elements. They could move massive stones with ease, sculpt delicate details, and even dive into the depths of the ocean to retrieve pearls and coral. The jinn, bound by the command of Allah and the power vested in Sulaiman, labored tirelessly. They built not just for Sulaiman's glory, but as a testament to the power and majesty of the one true God. These structures stood as a symbol of peace, prosperity and devotion, a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness.